Okay. Show me.
Yo, what's up, peeps? What's going on? What's up? Happy Wednesday. Officially spooky season, day 2 of October. It feels good. The chill is in the air. You know, some people don't like it because they get sick and, you know, they got itchy throats and shit. You know what I mean? Some people get like that. But yeah, it smelled like fall today here in Western Pennsylvania. It really did. The leaves were blowing. Smelled real good. I love the way it felt on my face. I loved everything. It's great to be in October. Summer fun was fun, but it's past, and now it's time to enjoy spooky season in October. Been doing my 31 days of Slashtober, thanks to obviously my guest tonight, Nick from the Lost River Drive-In. He gave all of his movies in one lump sum in a great video, so go check it out. I'm doing mine day by day. Yesterday was Christine, absolutely love it. Today was Silver Bullet, probably my favorite werewolf movie of all time. So definitely, you know, if you're watching these movies, let me know and let me and Nick know down in the chat. And speaking of Nick, who made fun of me for putting on eyeliner, which I clearly don't have on, Nick, what's popping, bro?
Dude, let me tell you, the video I did that you just mentioned, I did not think that one through. Okay, that took me like 2 hours to edit. I was sitting on my couch. I had Dead by Daylight up. Like, I was ready to go. I was like, I'm going to edit this real quick, and then I'll get into a match. It took me 2 hours. I'm sitting there like, God damn it, I just want to play Dead by Daylight. But this time of year, I do not skimp. I do not. And I probably shouldn't in general. Like, I probably should try to have this be my rule of thumb moving forward. But specifically this time of year, my channel gets a lot of eyes on it because I'm a Halloween guy. So I try to deliver. But tomorrow will be different. Tomorrow's video will be Joker Folie à Dieu's review because I'm going to see that right after work. But yeah, man. So you doing this is probably better for your mental health and your time because sitting there. Also, you don't see when you're like recording these things, like halfway through it, I stopped and I went out to my movie shelf and I was like looking at my shelf and I was like, what movie on this day? And I like grabbed a bunch of movies and I just sat them next to me. So yeah, it was an undertaking, man, but it was fun. People liked it. It's one of those evergreen videos that keeps getting views. So, you know, cool. Hopefully some people are going to take me up on it and they're going to watch some of my recommendations.
It was a good video. Like I said, it definitely inspired me to start doing what I'm doing on the daily, you know, doing a little short, talking about the movie I picked, then giving my review of it after I watch it. Today, like I said, was Silver Bullet, probably my favorite werewolf movie of all time. Just has so much charm. So
I'm right
If
there.
you want to watch a movie tonight after this, Silver Bullet's there, or you can watch Nick's choice, but I bet you he doesn't even remember what it was.
I do. Today is October 2nd, so today's was Silent Hill.
I only ever seen that movie once.
You're missing out, dog.
I didn't like it.
Shout out to my buddy Mark. I see you in the chat there, Saturn Video. He sent that to me and he sung its praises and he was like, "You've got to check it out." And I was like, "All right." I checked it out and I was like, "Dude, this rips." And then he told me, "Don't watch the sequel though." And I was like, "I'm gonna watch the sequel." And I messaged him and I was like, "Dude, it sucked." He's like, "Yeah, it's an abomination." So yeah.
I got my day 3 movie planned. It's right beside me. It's one of the movies on your list. I'll just say it has sequels, but this 3 and 4 are really, really terrible, and 2 is okay. And the director's a piece of shit. That should give it away what it is, but I'm not going to say what it is. But that's tomorrow.
Wait. What's a piece of shit?
Huh?
You said
is he the director?
Who?
The guy who made the movie. I can't say his. I don't remember. I don't even know his name, to be honest.
Oh.
Is that it?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I know his name, but if I say it, it's going to give it away. So
yeah, first movie rips.
it's good. I watched that way back in the day. First time with really. When did that come out? 2001. Yeah, 2001.
Yes,
So I watched that with my mom's friend's hot daughter. She was a lot older than me, but that's the fond memory I have of that movie. So
you about Gina Phillips?
Yes, that's who it was.
You like some Gina Phillips, yeah. Me too.
Justin Long, man. Justin Long sells it. I love him so much.
Of course, he's talking about the movie Accepted, guys. The movie Accepted, where Justin Long creates
That's a good movie.
Yeah, it is. Ask me about my wiener. Just great stuff. Great stuff.
Isn't Trent from Friday the 13th? He's in that movie too, isn't he? He's one of the frat guys.
Yeah, and he plays in a lot of movies. His name is literally Trent. It's so funny. Like he was named Trent in Transformers as well. Like it blows my mind. Yeah.
Yeah, he was. But we're not here to talk about that. We're going to talk about 80 slashers again. Nick was on for one of these episodes already. I figured why not bring him on again? Love having Nick on the channel as much as I can get him. So that's what we're going to do. We got 8 more matchups tonight. These 8 movies advanced to the Slasher 16. So, your votes count. I did Instagram and YouTube polls on all these. They kind of went no different than the first round, unfortunately, but we're going to go through them anyway and see if somehow, some way, some of these can be upsets. Let me say hello real quick. Who's in the chat? We got, it scrolls too fast. We got Lamontre, what's up, man? The other horror channel, Raymond, what's up? Rosie, my darling, Dave, what's up, Vanderhoff? You liking the Broncos, ain't you? Our defense is good. They're good. Saturn Video, what's up? Me again, me. A lot of Dave, because Dave's awesome. Gory Tiger, what's going on? Big Rod, how are you? Saw Davey Deathray in there. Adrian James, what's up? Trisha, how are you?
Hey, Brooke, how are you?
I didn't get that far. Gene Whitcomb, what's up?
Well, she shouted me out, so I was like, oh, hey,
you got to.
Yeah.
Brooke, obviously. Hello, Ryan, how are you? All right, good to see you guys. Gonna need your help when I post these in the chat. We're gonna go. Fluff, what's going on, buddy? First one. Some of these are really good, but the voting did not go the way that I thought they'd go. So we'll see if maybe me and you can swing some of these. We're gonna go. Well, this one's kind of easy. We'll go with this one first. We'll go with Butcher Baker Nightmare Maker, a Lee McCoy favorite, versus Silent Night, Deadly Night, a classic Christmas horror movie. Interesting pairing, but that's what happened. Let me see which movie wins. By the way, Butcher Baker was a #1 seed. Just because it has really good ratings, I don't think the movie's that great, but critics did. Butcher Baker, I don't remember. And Silent Night, Deadly Night was a 9th seed. I know people fucking love that movie. Which one are you going with?
Oh, Silent Night, Deadly Night. That's Mark brings up a good point. It's not that it's necessarily the better movie, because I don't know if I'd say it is. You go back and watch Silent Night, Deadly Night, and you're like nostalgia for sure. But it's I watch that every year. It's just a staple. And we as horror fans, dude, we got to be honest with ourselves and sometimes and be like, some of the stuff we like is objectively not very good, but
not wrong.
Yeah. So, but I'm going to go with that.
Yeah. Butcher Baker Nightmare Maker's fine. The first time I watched it, I really was impressed, but then I watched it a couple more times and I was just like, it's fine. It's okay. Definitely kind of a deep cut. Not that many people talk about it or have even seen it. But Silent Night, Deadly Night, I'm more of a part 2 guy myself, because you get a quick recap with Garbage Day. We already been through this, I think, but
yes, we have.
I love Garbage Day, and I love that dude. Ricky's funny. He's good stuff.
We're not relitigating this.
Garbage Day. And guess what tomorrow is? It is Garbage Day, and I just put it out. So
no, mine was Tuesday. Mine was yesterday.
Damn it. But yeah, Silent Night, Deadly Night. out of these two movies, you're more likely going to watch Silent Night, Deadly Night once a year compared to watching Butcher Baker, Nightmare Maker once a year. So,
for sure.
gotta go. This one's an easy, quick one, to be honest. Oh man. Okay, some people came around to Butcher Baker, but I'm ending it because it's just over anyway. All right, you said Silent Night. I said Silent Night in the chat, dropping in with Silent Night, 84% to 60.
Mark, you put some respect on the toy maker's name. You put some respect on that name.
Yeah, the toy maker is. I think it's pretty creepy, actually.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
It is good.
Yeah.
The initiation is the
is that 3 or 4?
It's so bad that I don't remember, but I'm gonna say it's 4.
I think it's 4. Yeah, because 3 has Bill Moseley in it, and I liked 3. I remember hating 4, and I remember texting Christian about it because it was the first time I'd watched it. He's like, "Yeah, I would have told you to skip that one." I was like, "Well, thanks for the heads up."
The third one, that's Bill Moseley, and he got that like liquid fucking helmet thing on, doesn't he? The entire time.
Yep. Yeah, that's the third one. Yep.
I didn't like that one either.
I
mean, I bought them all because we're suckers for 4Ks and Blu-rays and shit, incompletists, but I don't ever watch them, so I don't even just have them. I guess
you don't even watch them in December.
I'll watch I'll skip the first
second one. Yeah, you'll watch the second one.
I'll watch the second one, and I'll probably watch the Toy Maker. I will. That's a good one. I like that one.
Okay.
So no surprise, Silent Night, Deadly Night wins 5-0 and moves on to the Slasher 16. Congratulations. Maybe it'll go to the Final Four. I highly doubt it, but you never know. Depends how we're feeling. Let me need something in the background. Gotta put something on. We'll go with this.
Are we talking about music?
I like having music in the background.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so that takes care of that one. That was too easy. Some of these are tough, but like I said, they voted them one way or the other. There's no splits. I like the splits, and I never get them.
Yeah, Split, my favorite M. Night Shyamalan movie.
That's a good movie too. That is. I thought your favorite movie was Trap.
You're tripping.
No, man, that's your favorite one.
No, I called that Midnight Shyamalan. So
I don't even know if it was. Yeah, I guess it was mid. Based on my rating, I guess it was mid. It was. I love Josh Hartnett so much.
Hartnett's fantastic in it. He's fantastic in it. But like everything else about it is like cringy or just formulaic and just kind of like uninteresting. Like the whole concert pop star angle, I was getting like secondhand embarrassment because I was like, yeah, this is so cringe, man. Like I can't do this. I don't know.
I didn't think Josh Hartnett was that great in it, and I love him. I thought he was. I didn't like him at all.
Oh, buddy, you're tripping balls.
Nope. I thought
he's so good. He's so good.
I mean, he was playing a character the way he was supposed to play the character. I guess I just didn't like the character. I guess.
Fair.
I didn't care. I did not. The only character I did like was the guy who ran the t-shirt shop. He's the only person I liked in the whole movie.
Yeah. Yeah, he was good.
All right, let's go to this next one. This is another easy one, probably. Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood versus Chuck Norris's Silent Rage, another Lee McCoy special. Part of the reason this movie's even here. So, and I'm not a big Part 7 guy either, so.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I've never seen Silent Rage, so I can't even speak to it. So I'm going to pick The New Blood, but I will say I'm not a big fan of that movie. Love the look of Jason. Love the look of Jason in that movie. Love the aspect of like Carrie versus Jason. Like I thought that was a cool conceit.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, the MPAA completely obliterated Part 7. And on top of that, I don't know. It's a good idea that I don't think they actually fleshed out well enough. And I hate the end of The New Blood. I hate the ending. It's oh my God, I hate it. I hate it so much. And I hate the opening after the dad is such a piece of shit and she causes the fucking doc to fall And then she's like, Daddy, like, what the fuck? Oh, no. But I'll go the New Blood.
Yeah. The New Blood's a weird one. I mean, Jason obviously looks amazing in the movie, for sure. Kills are weak, because they were edited, obviously, heavily. I don't care for the characters in the New Blood probably more than probably like a lot of the other movies' characters, way better than that bunch. Yeah. Silent Rage is fun. Obviously, Chuck Norris, you never seen it, so Chuck Norris versus Michael Myers, basically. So very entertaining, and I mean everybody loves Chuck Norris. More of an action movie per se than a horror movie, but it does have, probably a 50-50 split. Based on entertainment alone, I would go with Silent Rage. I don't really watch Part 7. I don't care to watch Part 7 either. I don't like the generic Carrie aspect. And if she was so powerful, she could have killed him. Obviously, it's a movie, so I get it. But she could have killed him anytime she wanted, really. But in the ending does suck. So, yeah, she killed her dad, then immediately regretted killing her dad. Why didn't she just bring him back then instead of waiting to the end?
Well, you want to hear a funny Chuck Norris story that I actually learned a couple months ago from my Uncle Todd. My Aunt Missy lives in Dallas, and she has for like 30 years now. Married, they just got divorced, but my Uncle Ronnie Glanton, he's a PGA golfer, so they're pretty well off. And I guess I can't remember if my cousin Brooks or my cousin Garrett. That's their two kids. One of them was in school with one of Chuck Norris's kids, and they would do like carpooling and stuff. And one day, my Aunt Missy took his kid home to his house, dropped him off or whatever. I can't remember the exact story. And Chuck Norris answered the door.
Oh, shit.
And she's just like, "Oh yeah," she was giving him the rundown on what happened at school. The teachers wanted you to know this and this, and here's their assignment for tonight or whatever. And he's like, I guess Chuck Norris said like, "So like, do you want me to sign something or something like that?" She's like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "You know who I am, right?" And she's like, "I have no idea who you are." And he's like, I'm Chuck Norris. And she's like, "Who's Chuck Norris?" And just so you guys know, my Aunt Missy is like the most sheltered person in the world. She doesn't watch movies. She doesn't watch TV. Super, super, super religious. She's never seen an action movie like that. She had no idea who he was. And I remember she told my uncle Ronnie was like freaking out. Like, "No, that's his kid. You were at Chuck Norris's house. You didn't know who he was." Yeah. So like crazy. I actually just found out about this a couple months ago. My Uncle Todd told us the story. He's like, "Yeah, Aunt Missy, like they lived next to him and she had no idea who he was." And I was like, that's crazy. I feel like even if you haven't seen his movies, everyone knows Chuck Norris. You know? I don't know.
I guess she didn't.
No, she didn't let my cousins watch Bambi because Bambi's mom dies in the movie.
She did get shot, I think.
Yeah, she didn't play with any of that stuff. So,
oh, by the way, Herbert said Barry Sims from Halloween 6. He wasn't Silent Night, Deadly Night. He was banging Linnea Quigley, if I'm not mistaken. He was.
Yeah.
Barry Sims on Back Talk. Good shit. Part 6. What a classic. I'm starting to come around on that one. I liked it a lot when I was younger, and then I kind of like, that movie's a piece of shit. I kind of like it. It's got good atmosphere and creepy vibes. I dig it.
No, I'm gonna talk to my Aunt Missy. I haven't seen my Aunt Missy in like 5 years since my grandparents' 50th wedding anniversary because we never see her because she lives in Texas. But Mark, I'm gonna talk to her, and I'm gonna get the exact story, like down to the last detail, because I agree that is upsetting. How would you not know? That's Chuck freaking Norris.
Walker, sexy ranger. That's what Rosie said. Yeah. He's like what, 80 years old now? He's pretty old.
Yeah, but this was in the 2000s because Garrett is like 26 now, and Brooks is like 21 or 22. So yeah.
Oh shit! Let me. That poll was a little closer than I thought it was gonna. Okay. But as of usual, Friday the 13th wins the vote in the chat. Waiting for it to pull up. Where the hell are you? 58% to 42. So Friday the 13th part 7 moves on, and unfortunately, I think we're heading towards a Friday versus Halloween finale, probably. Which shocker! It's insane. Wow.
Wonder where I'm gonna go with that one.
Either that or it's gonna be Halloween versus Nightmare on Elm Street. It's one or the other, probably. So
That one's actually interesting, so we'll see.
we're getting there. Okay, let me hop. This is probably an obvious one too. We're gonna go Psycho 2
yeah.
versus Curtains, which Curtains is, yeah, it's Curtains.
Dude,
Some people it doesn't have a following, but I'm not included in it.
come on. It's Psycho 2. Psycho 2, some days I wonder if Psycho 2 is better than the first one. Yeah, I said that. And some people are going to be like, what? What are you talking about? I feel like a lot of people have only seen Psycho 2 once, or maybe they haven't even seen it, or they think they saw it and they didn't. Psycho's one of those movies where it's like, it didn't even need a sequel. Why make a sequel? Dude, Psycho 2 slaps. Like, it's so good. And it makes you actually, like, sympathetic toward Norman, which is wild. So, yeah, Psycho 2.
Mark says, it's Psycho 2, but I freaking love Curtains. This bracket sucks. That's the point. Curtains I saw one time. Didn't like it. Probably never watch again. Psycho 2. It's a piece of dog shit compared to the first one, so I don't really know. I'm kidding, dude. Psycho 2 is my favorite one. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Psycho 2,
I was going to say.
No, I like it better than the original. Honestly, I don't like the original at all. I appreciate it for what it is and what it did, but I don't like it.
Yeah, Matt, you're one of those guys. Matt's like, this is boring. This is old. This is boring. It doesn't grab my attention.
Boring. Yeah. I like the remake with Vince Vaughn better. So.
Oh, fuck me. Okay. No.
He's jacking it, baby, and you don't get much better than that.
Yeah, that is true.
He's jacking off. Ah, who doesn't love a little jacking off in their movies? I do.
Yeah, The Lighthouse. One of my favorite moments in The Lighthouse.
Never seen it,
dude.
Can't imagine.
Bro, Willem Dafoe like beats off, and some stuff drips through the floor onto Robert Pattinson while he's laying in bed. It's disgusting. It is disgusting. I watched that movie one time because everybody likes Robert Eggers, and if you don't, then you're on crack. Can't wait for Nosferatu. But I just remember, and I own it, mind you, and I just remember watching it and being like, okay, I don't ever think I need to watch that again. It's a technically really good movie, but holy shit, so insane. It hurts your brain. It's just, yeah.
Ben Grimm says, I like when he fights the seagull.
Yeah, that is true.
And Mark hates me. See? I don't hate all old movies. Halloween's fucking old. It's slow. Nothing happens half the time. And it's my favorite movie. So
yeah.
I mean,
you just pick and choose. You pick and choose. He picks and chooses, this guy.
What else is old? I like a lot of old movies.
Black Christmas.
I love Black Christmas.
The original?
Yes.
No, you're 2019 guy, aren't you?
I've never seen it.
Dude, don't watch it. I am begging you. And no, actually, you know what? You need to watch it this Christmas. I wanted to see you do a short on your YouTube channel after you watch it. Like, I'm begging you.
And then I'll
like,
say,
it's not even just like I don't mind a movie with a message. Don't get me wrong, but it's like it was made as a middle finger to anyone that wasn't the target audience. Like, most times movies have a message, but they're like, we want to bring other people in. We want you to see things this way. No, this movie was like, fuck all of you. That like, it was, no, dude, it's a shit movie. Christian and I did a rant on the podcast like 2 years ago about that. Just did a rant. Like it's terrible.
I haven't heard anybody say it's any good. So I don't want to be the first. So even if I like it, I'll probably lie. I don't think I'll like it.
I know a few people that like it. And I mean,
2006 is fire. But
not surprised. Yeah, 2006 is incredible. I love it. Love it.
It's different. You just don't watch it expecting the original. Obviously, it's awesome for what it is. Let me see. Saturn Mark is talking black and white movies. Honestly, I don't know. I don't really watch many black and white movies, to be honest. I guess Psycho would probably be the only.
Mark's old school. He is old school, brother.
Well, that's the only one I've even seen, to be honest. So,
I don't think you'd be a fan, Matt. I don't think you'd be a fan.
No.
Yeah. I'm not really a fan myself. Like,
we're talking like Frankenstein and like the Wolfman and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, stuff like that. I mean,
Eyes Without a Face. Isn't that what it's called? Eyes Without a Face? Something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if I've ever seen this before. Pulling the chats over, and it's 100% Psycho 2. So,
hell yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen 100% pull in the chat before, but we just seen it now.
Hell yeah.
5-0, Psycho 2.
You guys did it.
Moving on. It's a good movie.
Good on. Good on you, kids.
They know it's good. Let me get rid of this one. Let's go. This is it. This is a fun one. This is a fun one for all you Nightmare fans out there. We got 1989's Intruder versus a Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors. Intruder was winning the poll in the beginning, and then it just totally collapsed. But it was winning at one point.
Man,
what movie?
See,
Let me see.
This is difficult, man. I love Bruce Campbell. I love Sam Raimi. When they team up together, it's always magic. I have always felt like this might get me canceled. I don't really care. I've always felt like Dream Warriors is a little overrated. I do think it's a little overrated. It's a good movie, but I feel like it gets the love that it gets. I think it's just because of the time, how culturally like impactful it was. It was kind of a phenomenon. That's when Freddy like really burst onto the scene. Freddy really became Freddy in that movie. I prefer Dream Master to Part 3. I just do. And I prefer the second one also. But I'll go Dream Warriors because having said that, it still is a good movie. It still is a good movie, and Intruder is not. Man, I'm gonna go Dream. I'm gonna go Dream Warriors. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm not a nightmare guy, but if I am a nightmare guy, it's right there with you. 2 and 4 are the ones that I like the most. It's Intruder all day. I remember when I first saw the movie, fell in love with it. I know it's nothing great, obviously, but working in a grocery store for many years of my life, it definitely had a lot of nostalgia for me. The kills are fantastic. Some of the best special effects I've ever seen when it comes to kills. The killer's nothing crazy, obviously, just a dude who works really just loves the store, you know? He just loves that's what I do when I go to the grocery store. But
same.
We just kill everyone in there because we love it so much.
Yeah.
It's Dream Warriors. I'm there with you. I think it's a bit overrated, as hot of a take as that probably is. Obviously the soundtrack's great and the main theme's great, but
I prefer the song "Into the Fire" over Dream Warriors. I've always preferred "Into the Fire," but that's another hot take. I know.
That's a good song too. I'm going with Intruder. It's not going to win, obviously, because this whole thing's set up for the big 3, and people bitched it. They want
Matt rigged it. Stop the count. Matt rigged it before it even started.
This was my election to win, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to win. No, it's just that people want new stuff, right? They want new original content, new whatever, but they always go back to Freddy, Michael, and Jason anyway. So
yeah,
don't bitch.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
As soon as they come back to the theater, the lines will be out the fucking door to see these movies because we love them. New stuff, on the other hand, there's a lot of good banger new movies out, but I don't know if I'm going to rewatch many of them. I've been trying to watch more movies for sure, keeping up with, like you and all the other movie channels to watch fucking new movies every other fucking day.
It is not financially smart to go to the movies as much as I do, Matt. I do it for the people.
That's why I watch them online for free, because I'm not stupid.
But it's the experience. I just love the movie theater. I love movie theater popcorn. I love Coke from the fountain there. I don't know why. I think it just tastes better. Like I don't know. I like going by myself. I do. I'm in a dark room. My phone is like turned upside down, so like work can't bother me. Like none of that stuff. I like that.
I've never been to the movies by myself, so I don't know what that feels like. I mean, I wish I could, but if I did, I know my wife would be at home looking at me with disgust from miles away, so I don't do that. I try to watch as much as I can with her, because then she bitches if I watch a movie and it turns out to be amazing, and then I'm like, damn, that was a good movie. And then she's like, why didn't you just wait for me? I'm like, because how was I supposed to fucking know if it was any good? I don't know.
You see, Mark, you got it figured out. I've always wanted to find the closest comparative to movie theater popcorn at home, and I've just never, like, none of the microwave bags ever taste like it. It never does. As much you can get the box that say movie theater popcorn, it's exactly the fucking same. And it's like, no, it's not. It's not.
What about the things? Like the thing in Scream. What about that?
Oh, dude, I've never had one of those.
I've had them before, but not often because it takes.
And I was a '90s kid. Like I saw them in the '90s. I know it was a thing. I don't think I ever had it.
They always had them hanging at like Family Video and Blockbuster. They'd be up by the registers.
Yep.
Oh man, great nostalgia. We don't have anymore.
Yeah.
Blows. I'd go to the video store just to walk around, not even rent anything. I just want to go there and look at the fucking covers. Ben had a question for us. If a new Freddy movie, Jason, Chucky, or Michael Myers movie came out the same day, which would you watch first? I think I know where we both go, but
I don't know, man. You ask me that question most of the time, and I'm gonna say Michael Myers because that's where my heart is. But as of right now, it'd be Freddy probably because it's been so long, and I love Nightmare's my second favorite series. I love Nightmare. Like I want another Nightmare movie so bad. Like, so right now in this current moment with the gap we've had between Nightmare movies, I'd probably go Nightmare first.
I'm actually not going to go with Halloween either. I'm going to go with Friday the 13th. I loved the reboot in 2009 and thought we'd get a sequel, which never came, and just begging for one. My Friday the 13th would probably be my second favorite franchise, so it's tied. Maybe that was Scream because I'm a huge Scream guy, but I'd probably go see Friday the 13th. Chucky, I think might be getting a new Chucky movie. I heard. I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah, I don't know. He's gonna he'd need a partner. He'd need a studio to want to distribute it. I don't know. I mean, I more power to Don Mancini for sticking behind the property. I mean, I respect the hell out of him for it. I really do. I just do know that the avenues are running out. You know, the avenues for making new Child's Play stuff for him are running out. You know, you went direct to video, you went to streaming and television, and now that's fizzled out. It's like, I don't know. I personally think Don needs to take a couple years off. Chucky needs to take a couple years off. Let people miss Chucky and then come back theatrically. That's what I think you need to do. Personally.
And it can't go if it goes to direct TV, DVD or Blu-ray again. I don't know. They've done that before. They got to go back to theaters, I think. Well, they did it with the remake. Obviously, I like the remake. A lot of people hate it.
So did I. No, I think if you didn't allow your nostalgia to blind you, like I genuinely think that most people could say it was fine. You know, like it wasn't offensive. It was fine.
This is for Tupac.
Yeah.
It's watching Texas Chainsaw Part 2. I don't know why it's funny, but it was funny.
It was funny.
Let's see. That pulls over. It was a murder. Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Warriors, 87%. Intruder, 13. My vote was to Intruder, but it doesn't really matter because it's eliminated 4-1. So
you go.
Good for me. My movies never win. They never do. Yeah. Another movie. I didn't think it was gonna win. I didn't actually think people even knew what that movie was. But I guess Intruder does have a fan base.
Yes, it does.
Let's go. Speaking of Chucky, we'll go Chucky right now. We got Maniac Cop versus the original Child's Play, which unfortunately beat the movie on my shirt, Friday the 13th Part 3, in the first round. So fuck you, Child's
If
Play.
it means anything to you, I would have picked Friday Part 3 over Child's Play. I would.
Yep, I was the only one that did. So yeah.
I'm going to go Child's Play here, but I've said this on my channel. I've said this over the years. I'm never hidden from the fact that it's not my favorite Child's Play movie. It's just not. Child's Play 2 is infinitely, in my opinion, infinitely better. Child's Play is great. They're very different kind of movies. You know, Child's Play is more of like a mystery, like a detective story almost. Like it's Chucky isn't really Chucky yet. No. A lot of it is, you know, you're teasing the monster. So in that way, it's like a classic monster movie in a lot of ways. And then Child's Play 2 is just full on Chucky is Chucky. But I'll still go with Child's Play here. It's a great movie. I mean, it is a great movie objectively.
I don't know. The first Child's Play is good. I mean, I don't.
Oh, for sure.
If I'm gonna watch a Chucky movie, though, I'm going Child's Play 2. No, I'm not just kissing your ass because you think we disagree a lot of the times, but I think we actually have more movies we like the same in common than we dislike. But
yeah, we do. But some of your takes sometimes really breaks my heart.
At least I'm not a phony. That's for sure.
No,
phony people ain't gonna say the fucking shit I say.
No,
So.
and you don't ever capitulate, you know, and feel like you have to say certain things. No, dude.
No.
I get shit for that on my channel all the time. I'm too honest. I wear my emotions on my sleeve. It pisses people off sometimes. So it's like, I don't really care.
Maniac Cop is fun. Like Mark said in the chat, if it was part 2 is a banger. It's better than part 1 for sure. But part 1 got Tom Atkins in it, man. It got Tom Atkins.
It does have Tom Atkins.
It got Bruce Campbell.
Yep.
It's good shit. The Maniac Cop guy himself, you know, he's always whistling and shit. It's a good movie. I didn't expect much from it, to be honest, when I watched him the first time, but it's a good little trilogy it has. And I was told there's also a series called Psycho Cop, which I did not know that. And yeah, I didn't watch any of those, but I guess it's like the same thing. Child's Play, I guess I was gonna say it's a better made movie, but Maniac Cop's not bad.
No, I'd say this is actually a pretty good versus here. I would. I really don't think the discrepancy between the two films in terms of quality is that far apart. I really don't.
Once again, though, if I'm gonna pick one of these based on fun and rewatchability for me, I would go with Maniac Cop.
Then just do it. Say it with your chest, Matt.
I'm gonna go Maniac Cop, and I'm doing terrible on these because I'm losing them all. But it's fine. It's fine. Whenever I had Leon on Sunday, he was the only one picking the movie he was picking in every single fucking one, so he never won any of them. So it's okay. I'm going Maniac Cop. I know I'm alone. It's fine. I should have said this. All the other movies that YouTube and Instagram went with the winner. So there you go. It was a complete sweep in every single one except for whenever I picked one. So I'm gonna go Maniac Cop. You're going Child's Play. YouTube, Instagram, Child's Play. And the chat, Child's Play. 80% to 20%, unfortunately. Child's Play. Moving on. God, I could have picked these fucking 16 myself without even doing this fucking tournament. I should have just started at 16. I would have had all of them. But
where are we at? What are we doing now?
Let's see. Let me delete that one so I don't pick it up again. We have. We'll go with this one. Maniac versus Sleepaway Camp. And I probably already know where this is going to go as well, but we got to talk about it. Let me drop it in the chat. What movie went? Everybody loves Sleepaway Camp. Sleepaway Camp was a 2 seed because they had really good reviews. But they got to be reviews from now because if there were reviews from back then, it would have had probably like fucking 10.
Yeah.
Maniac, which is disgusting. Very disgusting.
I am somebody that prefers the remake of Maniac.
Yeah.
but
It's good too.
and you know, Sleepaway Camp is what it is. I mean, cult classic in its own right. But I'm gonna go with Maniac. I'm gonna go with Maniac.
Damn it!
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
okay.
It's gonna lose. It's gonna lose. I know that.
No. The chat's yeah, this is a good battle. It's 50-50 right now. So yeah. Maniac, very disturbing, creepy, gross. Love the guerrilla style filmmaking that they did, since they weren't supposed to be filming where they were and they did it anyway. Take some balls. I liked it. Tom Savini's head explosion in the car.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic. The head filled with old food and shit. That looks so cool. I don't think he could have jumped on the hood of the car though. He was a little overweight. I don't think that's gonna work, but he did it. He pulled it from within to do that. So good for him. All the scalping and shit, and then the ending is just fucking twisted. Laying in bed, and the mannequins are all coming to life and cutting the shit out of them.
Oh yeah.
It's good stuff. And then Sleepaway Camp. You know, a movie I watched for the first time. I didn't care for it. I didn't understand what all the fuss was about when I watched it the first time. And then I rewatched it again and realized that it was supposed to be a piece, kind of a, no offense, piece of shit, stupid movie with a sick ending. And then I was like, okay, I had a lot more fun watching it the second time. But it's not a movie that I'm in love with, like most people. Most people are in love with Sleepaway Camp. I prefer the second one, if I'm being honest. A lot more fun, and the kills are a lot more fun too. I'm trying. Yeah, I don't want to give my vote yet until the chat is done deciding. I want to let them kind of decide because I don't want to be the dick that ruins it for the chat. Scratch Burno, what's up? He says Maniac Faux Show.
I mean, they ruin it for you all the time by not picking the ones you want to win. So why not ruin it for them?
It's still 50-50. I can't even end it yet.
One more person vote. Somebody who hasn't voted, vote in that poll right now.
The next person that votes, I'm ending the poll. Anybody. I'm gonna have to use my 15 burner accounts and hop in there and do it.
No, I'm about to do it. Here we go.
You're gonna do it? No, don't do it. No, don't do it.
Fauci's live right now.
He is?
Damn it! I voted and somebody else did, so now it's back to 50 apiece.
Oh, fuck! Wait, no, wait. Okay, it's over. I'm ending it right now. And the winner is
Maniac.
Yes, it is. As soon as it pops up.
Screw you, Ben.
I like ruining things for people. Why is it not popping up in the fucking chat? Oh, where the hell is it? 54% Maniac to 46% Sleepaway Camp. That means right now it's 2-2. I'm the deciding vote. And I'm gonna go crazy here. I'm gonna go Maniac as well.
There you go.
Time to kick one of the big boys out of here. So we're going Maniac. Wins 3-2. Sleepaway Camp is now eliminated. Breaking hearts around the world. Not that anybody's watching me anyway, but you get it. It makes me feel good. And Mark agrees. Maniac wins as it should.
That's right.
Gavin, what's up, buddy? Let me go ahead and get rid of it. I can't believe it. Can't fucking believe it. Let's go. We got 3 left. Oh wait, no we don't. We got 2 left. My bad. We'll go this one. The Stepfather versus Halloween 2. Halloween 2 is a fan favorite. Maybe not. I can't even say that because a lot of people don't even like it that much. And it's Stepfather. I've only ever seen it once. It was good for what it was. A movie that I like the remake of too, even though it's not the greatest thing in the world. And you're a Halloween guy, so kind of know where you're gonna go.
Yeah, but if you know anything about me, you know I'm not the biggest.
I know.
I'm not a huge fan of Halloween 2. But I feel like that's just because of how I feel about the original. Like, I just feel like Following up that movie was always going to be a damn near impossible task. So, like, if I'm looking at it objectively, my personal feelings and bias aside, Halloween, well, here we go. Halloween 2 is a great movie. Like, it is a great sequel. It is a classic. So, Stepfather. I like the remake as well.
It is good. Look at Mark. He can't pick.
I'm gonna go. Okay, this might not surprise any of you. I'm gonna go Halloween 2 simply just because I feel like objectively, when you look at both movies, they're both really good. But one is far more iconic. I feel like, and that's Halloween 2. So I'll go Halloween 2.
Okay. Halloween 2, baby. The chat is saying Gene Whitcomb, Halloween 2. Brooke, Halloween 2. Ashton, Herbert, Halloween 2. Blu-ray, Halloween 2. Mud Nelson, Gavin, The Stepfather. Okay.
You must pick, Mark. You don't get to sit this one out.
Yeah, you can pick for whoever you want because the poll's pretty much over. So you go ahead. Drop a vote in there. Raymond, Halloween 2. He must have voted because it changed. I'm going to go with Halloween 2 as well. I mean, you have to. It's Michael Myers. It's Halloween 2. Good follow-up to the first one. I wasn't the biggest fan of Halloween 2. But it's not ever going to be one of those movies I never watch during the Halloween season. You know, you're going to watch it. Dr. Loomis is great. Lori's, I love her wig. It's nice. Looks really good.
Oh, dude, what? No, stop. You stop. What? Stop right there. Jamie Lee Curtis is wasted in this movie. She's not wasted like she's drunk, although she's drugged up. She is totally wasted in this movie.
It's like Halloween Kills all over again, or before Halloween Kills.
Yeah. This is more Loomis's movie, and I love Loomis.
The ending is iconic as hell. Obviously, it's time, Michael, blowing the shit up. It's good.
Look, Halloween 2 is no Halloween 5, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, Halloween 5. That movie did so well, it was eliminated in the first round, but that's good.
Well, that's because some people lack taste, Matt.
Hold on. I think I just did that one. I think. No, I didn't. I thought I did that one with Lee, but never mind. Or did I do that with you? No, I didn't. Never mind. It didn't get any votes, though, so it did get eliminated.
Bullshit.
However, Halloween 5's another one. There's no skipping Halloween 5. Okay? It's Halloween time. It's October. I'm not skipping Halloween 5. I'm going to watch it. There's nostalgia for Halloween 5. Is the mask terrible? Yes, it is. Is Dr. Loomis saying...
Oh, here we go again with this shit. We're not even going to start this. You like the freaking finger in the booty ass fucking Halloween 4 mask. Yeah.
They're both over there. Stop it.
The Nick Cage is infinitely better than the finger in the butt mask.
They're both
infinitely better.
They're both looking at me right now.
Mark, settle this in the chat. What's better, the Nick Cage or the finger in the butt mask? Come on.
You couldn't pay me enough to watch the abomination of Halloween 5.
I think I could.
Hey, you watch Patriot games, Ashton, and that's enough. That's terrible to watch as it is. So.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
You got Jacoby Brisket. I love that guy. He's good at... yeah. They don't know what they're doing. They're fucked. Yes, Blu-ray. Did you guys see Scream 7 is coming out in February 2026? Yes, I did. I don't know how I mean, I love Scream. I don't know how I feel about this movie. I don't know.
Yes. Mark has weighed in. Nick Cage is much better than that Dollar Tree bullshit that's 4. That is absolutely right.
No, hey. No, you don't. Hate the scene where Michael's playing with his chains. That's my favorite part.
Dude, Loomis has one of the hardest lines in the entire series. I prayed in my heart that he would burn in hell. Or no, I prayed that he would burn in hell, but in my heart, I knew that hell would not have him. That line goes so fucking hard. So hard. Come on. Come on. My boy Dominique Gerard was cooking with fucking gas.
Michael comes out the closet. Get in there.
You get Ellie Cornell Bush, full 80s Bush. Like, come on, man. You know, the funny story about that, Matt, is I watched that movie with my mom when I was a teenager. I remember because she had seen all the sequels throughout the year. She didn't care for any of them except the original and Halloween 2. And I remember when we were watching that, and she's in the shower, and it's like a clear shower curtain, and she goes, "Oh my God, Bush!" I was like, "Jesus Christ, Mom, you're just gonna call that out?" Yeah.
Ben, oh no, this will be a Halloween talk show from here out. No, it's not. What's wrong with that?
Ben, in fairness, it is relevant. We were talking about Halloween 2. It is relevant.
Kind of. But
he's just being a hater. Yeah. He's being a hater.
The pool's over. It's over. 71%.
Ben just bullies me. He just bullies me.
No, 72% to 28%. Halloween 2. 5-0 sweep as well. I'm assuming the next round's not going to be. They can't all be this one-sided. I can't imagine.
Well, let's see what you got.
I gotta hold on. I had to pull it up on my phone. We got one more left, and it's YouTube and Instagram didn't let me down yet, so hopefully you guys don't either. The Prowler versus My Bloody Valentine. I don't think the chat's gonna let me down, but it doesn't matter because it's already going the way I want it to go anyway. So, dude, do whatever you gotta do, chat. Do whatever you gotta do.
You take this one away. You tell me your pick.
Let me put in the Prowler was a 4th seed. So they were neck and neck, and My Bloody Valentine is a 5th. And obviously, if I have to pick one, I'm going with My Bloody Valentine because it's my jam. It's my favorite non-franchise slasher of all time. I love the Miner very, very much. I love the Mine aesthetic, being from a blue-collar town area. Kind of, I don't know how yours is. You're a little farther west than me, but Western PA is obviously all about the mining and all that shit. So maybe not so much anymore, but it was. So it really, felt real and felt like these are actually people that are from your town. So I really like that. I like the group of characters actually seem like friends. Love Triangle. Yeah, most of these movies in the 80s have it for some reason. I don't know. For some drama. The kills in The Prowler are good. They are. Tom Savini special effects, obviously great shit. But the unedited version of My Bloody Valentine, fantastic. The Shout Factory, 4K, beautiful stuff. I love it so much that I bought the shit for it. So, yeah, definitely. And I do love the remake as well. That was filmed not too far away from my house, so I kind of wanted to go down there this February and do what you do. How you did filmed Halloween shit. I want to film My Bloody Valentine shit. So hopefully I can get to go down there. But my pick, My Bloody Valentine.
Okay, so first of all, I'm from Cincinnati. So I'm familiar with a hardworking industrial city. All right, brother. So, I hear you now. Yeah. We don't got nothing on the boys, the boys in the steel mills, that built a city off their backs, sweat, blood, tears.
Oh, yeah.
Union strong. And I'm being legitimate too. See, that's the thing, man. Y'all are named after fucking donkeys, and we're named after a bunch of badasses that industrialized the Midwest. Like, let's go, steel.
Bronco is a horse that throws people off, but at a rodeo. Okay. So, not a donkey.
Anyway, I know. Anyway, I'm gonna go My Bloody Valentine as well. I've actually had an interesting relationship with a remake. Liked it when it first came out, soured on it, and then now I've come back around and been like, you know what? It's actually pretty solid. I like it. It's a good time. Yeah, it's My Bloody Valentine. I'm not even that big of a. I've only seen The Prowler like once or twice. I can't say I was a huge fan. So yeah, I don't even think it's close for me personally.
In my votes on Instagram, it was probably one of the biggest blowouts I've ever had. Surprisingly, it was like 96% to 4% for My Bloody Valentine. So people do like it, I guess. Mark, said, might just be my favorite slasher of all time. And you see, we're on the same page, Mark. Fuck off, Prowler fans. Tom Savini effects are great, but that's really it. See, we're on the same page. A lot of the Prowler's good, I'm reading, but My Bloody Valentine pretty much wins. Hands down. Chris, what's up, Quentin? How are you?
Blowout.
Yeah. So let me go ahead. That's a quick one. Oh, the poll came closer, but it doesn't matter. 58 to 42%. My Bloody Valentine. A sweep. Going on to the Slasher 16. Nick wants to know what the next round matchups are. So hold on. I just got to pop in the winners here, and I'll be able to tell you.
He's popping in the wieners, and we're going to know.
In the wiener, inside. Friday the 13th, Psycho 2. Oh, okay. So the first matchup, we have Psycho 2 versus Friday the 13th, Part 2.
Psycho 2. Okay.
We got Halloween 4 versus Friday the 13th, Part 7.
Halloween 4.
We got The Dream Master versus The Burning.
Dream Master. Okay.
This is gonna hurt me real bad. We got Nightmare on Elm Street versus My Bloody Valentine. Fuck me. It's not gonna win that.
Yep.
What a bitch. We got Silent Night, Deadly Night versus Sleepaway Camp 2. Is that still hanging around?
Okay.
We have Dream Warriors versus Maniac.
Oh, that'll be fun.
We have Halloween 2 versus The Final Chapter. Excited for that. That's a good one.
Okay.
And we have the original Friday the 13th versus Child's Play.
Huh. Well, that one's easy.
You're going to go Child's Play.
Oh, dude. The original Friday the 13th isn't even top 5 Friday movies.
I'd go with Friday on that one. But that's just me. I'm coming around. What's up, Eli? How you doing, buddy?
You smoking crack.
So that will be the Slasher 16. That will be coming up in 2 weeks. Davey Deathray will be back on for that one. And we're going to knock that down to the... I got to come up with a word for the 8 because I can't think of one right now. The excruciating 8. There you go. That sounds good. Good enough, I guess. So you said you're going to see Joker tomorrow.
I am.
Are you excited?
I am. Seeing everybody say that it's incredibly divisive and that you're either going to love or hate it, and there's going to be like no middle ground there. Sign me up. I live for movies like that. But also, I've stayed spoiler free on this thing. Like, I am not going to allow myself to get spoiled. But I just got a feeling it's going to be really, really weird. And it's going to be hard to top the first movie. I don't think it's going to top. I think there's almost zero chance I walk out of this movie going, oh, that was better than the first one. Zero chance. I loved the first one. That movie blew me away, dude. But I'm excited. I love Todd Phillips. I love Joaquin. I love Lady Gaga. I mean, even if it's just all right, it was worth it. So yeah, I'm excited for it.
I watched the first one. I only watched an hour of it and I never finished it. I didn't like it.
Oh my God, Matt! The second half of that movie is when shit actually starts to hit the fan.
I never went back to watching it. I don't really
oh my God!
I didn't have the passion to want to watch it. I think
it's a beautifully tragic story because, and it's very pertinent. I feel like to today's times, well, especially when it came out in 2019, where it was just like, think no different than Corey Cunningham. You can relate now that I mentioned Corey Cunningham.
Oh yeah,
somebody that is vilified, somebody that is ostracized. You spend so long telling somebody there's something. You spend so long kicking people. When they're down, eventually they're going to fight back. And I'm not saying I condone, then let's like burn shit down and kill people. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying at the same time, you can't be surprised when that happens. Like you cannot oppress a person or a group of people so disgustingly for so long and expect them not to be like, you know what, fuck this. And Joker is that way, but also Joker is the commentary on mental health in America is it's so like poignant in that. My next tattoo is going to be what he wrote in his journal in that movie, the exact handwriting and everything. The worst part about having mental illness is people expect you to behave as if you don't. I'm going to get that tattooed on me because it's true. It's true. Like as a society, we fail people. We fail people all the fucking time. And people don't realize that healthcare does not start from the neck down. It starts from the head down. And we don't focus on this enough. And I feel like, dude, Joker is just, oh my God, bro, you're killing me. You're fucking killing me, Matt. You are killing me. That movie is the fucking shit. Like, it is the shit. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, but it just feels like, it feels like Taxi Driver. That's the fucking point. It's a love letter to Taxi Driver. It's a great movie. It's a great movie, but it is a love letter to Taxi Driver. It's so fucking good.
I just have the brain of a fucking 5-year-old. Just give me Batman in fighting someone. I don't.
Yeah, see, I see what you want. You want the fast pace. You want the action. You're like, fuck all this stuff. And meanwhile, I'm over here like, oh my God, this is speaking about America.
That's why I watch it. I'm fucking showing Batman.
But I love when movies like point out the real like discrepancies in our fucking like culture and like in our country, and they're like, this stuff is fucked up. I like that because eventually, you make enough movies like that make enough money, that get enough people talking, maybe something changes. And I'm not saying it's Taxi Driver. I'm saying it is it is so similar to Taxi Driver on purpose. Todd Phillips did that on purpose. Mm-hmm. But yeah,
wow. I see.
I'm saying that that's its closest comparative, y'all. Don't worry. They are two different movies. I totally agree with you. But like, you can't watch Joker and not go, oh, it's kind of giving me Taxi Driver vibes. And yes, I have. I'm loving the Penguin so far.
I have not. I'm not saying that I don't want to watch the Penguin show. I just have not watched it yet. But then again, I don't like the Batman either. So there you go. There's another movie we disagree on.
Whoa.
Too fucking long. And I was so bored. I'm sorry. I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
Whoa.
I couldn't.
Matt.
Nothing against Robert Pattinson. He was good. I mean, against him.
The Batman rules.
I did not like it. I gave it like a 3.
Best Batman movie. Period.
I'm a Dark Knight Rises guy. It's just me.
And by the way, I'll tell you this. I think by the time that Reeves gets done with his trilogy, it'll be a better trilogy than Nolan's. I genuinely believe that. Because if we're just comparing, I think The Batman is a better movie than Batman Begins. So he's already started his trilogy off stronger than Nolan did.
I like Batman Begins.
Just saying. I like it too. I'm just saying.
I'm a Christian Bale guy. I'm sorry.
Dude, the Batman is better than Batman Begins.
No.
Come on. Oh my God.
I went with one of my good friends.
You ever read the comics? Were you like ever a comic guy when you were a kid, teenager?
I collected them, but I didn't read them.
Please read The Long Halloween. That is what the Batman is like loosely based off of in certain aspects. It's a great comic, a great Batman comic.
Mark says the Batman is infinitely better than the Dark Knight. Ray says not even close. Sean Sheridan says Begins is better.
You're right. It's not even close. The Batman is far superior. Mark's absolutely right. It's not even close.
I would never watch the Batman ever. I'll never ever feel the need to watch it. Just my opinion. I'll never watch that movie. I could watch The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises over and over and over again, but I'm not gonna pop in the Batman ever. It's just me.
You're a fucking hater.
I'm a Christian Bale lover. He's inside me right now.
I thought you were about to say I'm a Christian. Like, who gives a fuck? That doesn't matter. Like what does that have to do with Batman?
Come on, man. He gets
Yeah,
stroked
okay,
in his
look, The Dark Knight was one of the best superhero movies I've ever seen. And I can still say it is right up there. It's top 5, top 3, in my opinion. But, like, I could never get past the Christian Bale Batman voice. Could never get past it. It makes me laugh.
It's my favorite part.
Dude, come on.
His throat has to hurt so bad.
Like, oh my God.
It's like, hey, Bruce. Hey, everybody knows who you are in there by now, buddy. You can just talk regular. Okay.
Yeah, but I love The Dark Knight Rises as well. Like, I think Nolan's trilogy is really good, like front to back. I think it's really good. I mean, yeah, but I don't know, man. The Batman.
Sean Sheridan says The Batman Begins is the best Batman movie. It's not my favorite, but it's probably my least favorite of the trilogy. I don't hate it though. Killing Murphy,
yeah, and I feel like the Nolan trilogy suffered unintentionally. It wasn't their fault by Heath Ledger dying. Like, the Joker not being in The Dark Knight Rises and having no resolution there.
Yeah,
it wasn't their fault. They did what they could, but like, I feel like that would have made The Dark Knight Rises so much better. So much
if
better.
it would have been like no Bane at all, or Joker.
No, Bane was always going to be a part of the third movie, but like, we didn't get any closure with Joker. Like, at the end of The Dark Knight, he leaves him hanging there. So like, we didn't get any closure.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Like in the '89 Batman, the Joker died. Obviously, dead. This one was still technically alive, but obviously, Heath Ledger tragedy. They could have recast him, I guess, but I don't think that would have.
No, they had conversations about doing, I believe, like CGI. They did have conversations about that, and that eventually they pretty quickly were like, no, we're not going to do that. They didn't. That's why there's no mention really of Joker, even in that movie. They didn't want to in any way seem like they were disrespecting the legacy of Heath Ledger. So they just moved on to Bane. Yeah,
I love Bane. He stands like this the entire movie. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, Bubba, they're gonna expect one of us in the records.
He's so good. I love
Dude,
Tom Hardy.
I love Tom Hardy. Can't wait for Venom: The Last Dance. Cannot wait.
I was just gonna ask you if you're excited for The Last Dance.
Dude, I love the Venom movies
Me too.
so much that I was on my honeymoon when Let There Be Carnage came out in Hawaii, and one night the day it came out, I was like, we got to go to the theater in fucking Maui to see the new Venom movie, and we did. Yeah, I think that Tom Hardy's just perfectly cast as Venom. He as Eddie Brock. It's the perfect casting. I don't think you could have picked anybody better. I'm just really sad that it's the end. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. I just don't feel like Sony knows what they're doing.
I don't get it. So he's never going to actually fight Spider-Man or be with Spider-Man or do anything with Spider-Man because it's over.
Well, there's rumors that this one's going to move. Yeah, it's going to move him into the MCU, or move the symbiote into the MCU. But then there's been a lot of rumors kicking up recently about Andrew Garfield coming back in some form or fashion. And then Garfield today, in an interview, said that he would love to come back because playing the character brings him joy. And then some of these scoopers Marvel scoopers and stuff were like tweeting stuff about it today with like eyeball emojis and like they knew something. So I am hoping against all hope that they can find a way. I always felt like the best course of action was to bring Garfield into the Sony Spider-Man universe. I just always felt like that made the most sense. And they tried, and he said no. He didn't feel like, I believe the quote was, it's an indirect quote, but I believe it was that he didn't feel like they had a concrete vision mapped out for it. And he didn't want to be a part of something that might just end up, failing. And I mean, look at him. Was he totally wrong? Morbius, Madam Web, like the only thing they've done so far that people go see is Venom. But all the rest of the universe, nobody gives a shit about. But I will say 100%, you know, I feel the same way. But I will say I'm cautiously optimistic for Kraven the Hunter. Not going to lie. I actually think it looks decent.
It looks real good. Yeah.
And I mean, it's R-rated. Like I think that It's not going to be as successful as like the Venom movies, but it's not going to be a flop like Madam Web and Morbius.
No.
I don't think it'll be a flop like that. But even then, Sony, get a plan together, call up Andrew Garfield, and you'll make $1 billion. Like, I don't understand. All Andrew wants, he said it today, it would have to be the right fit. Like, it would have to be the right story. Just hire some. Oh my God, dude. I don't even. Sam Raimi, just come back, make Spider-Man 4 and make it like a movie with Andrew and Toby. Or like, I don't care what you do. Just Sony, you're sitting on hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars, bringing one of these guys into your universe. And you're just like, you know what? We'll do another Madam Web or whatever the fuck. Like,
Spider-Man, where the money's at, man. People love Spider-Man.
Yeah, and I mean, look, I get it. The Marvel fans are they're rabid, but Tom Holland does not do numbers like Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire do. He just he doesn't. Those Spider-Man movies, Spider-Man No Way Home made over $2 billion because of those two men
being in it.
Or almost $2 billion. It almost made $2 billion because they were in it.
They were in it. Willem Dafoe was in it.
Yeah,
that's why. Yeah, Kraven the Hunter, super. And I love Aaron Taylor Johnson. So once I'm
just spitballing here, Mark. You know, I'm just spitballing, guys. But I'm just talking out my ass because I'm frustrated that, like, I don't care what you do. I don't care if you bring Sam back to do a Spider-Man 4 with like a grizzled Tobey Maguire. Wouldn't that be cool? Like they did with Logan? Like you make like a Logan style Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire, I'm in. Take my money. You give me Amazing Spider-Man 3, I'm in. Take my money. You bring Andrew into the Sony Spider-Man universe, I'm in. Take my money. Like so many routes you could go here.
You're getting another Tom Holland Spider-Man though, so that's good.
And I just don't have interest in that, man. I don't
care. I don't hate him. I just don't care.
He's not my Spider-Man.
No, he's not my Spider-Man.
He's just not. And it's like, I mean, I know for the younger generation, he is their Spider-Man. And that's cool, but he's not mine. I'm not rushing to the theater to go see a Tom Holland Spider-Man movie. I only did because I knew. I saw all the leaks, man. We saw the leaks. We knew they were in the movie. No matter how many times these motherfuckers said we're not in the movie, we knew you were in the movie. So I was there opening night. Like, but yeah. Why do we always do this, Matt? At the end of every time I come on your channel, we always go on some like unrelated rant at the very end. Sometimes it's sports.
Because the topic was over, and then we're just shooting the shit like 2
Oh no, I'm not complaining. I just wonder if the audience is ever like, "Oh, here they go again."
Well, usually it was football, and then they're just like, "Yeah, we don't like football," and they're like, "Oh,
yeah, they don't." I made a conscious decision to be like, "Okay, we're not going to talk about that because that'll annoy people."
No, well, before we go, who the Steelers got this weekend?
Dallas.
I don't know how to think about that.
In Pittsburgh, Sunday Night Football. Well, Dallas is going to be without DeMarcus Lawrence, Micah Parsons, and Brandon Cooks. So we better win.
Oh, fuck.
At home on Sunday night. We better win. But
just double cover seating?
Well, we will. Here's the thing, man. I text my friends about this all the time. Guys, you need to understand, no matter how bad you think you have it, I promise you, as a Steelers fan, it is excruciating. Because every year, you're going to lose 1 to 2 games you should not lose. It's the Mike Tomlin special. And last Sunday was one of them. On paper, they're a far better team than the Colts. And guess what? They lost. Because it's just what Mike Tomlin does. He likes to lose to inferior teams like twice a year. Just, why not? Fuck it. So, yeah. It's just so annoying. But, yeah, who you guys playing?
We play the Raiders at home. So, I'm hoping we can break the losing streak because it's been a very long time. And I just want to win. If we beat the Bucs and the Jets, even though the Jets wasn't pretty, we still beat them. We should be able to beat the fucking Raiders. Just saying.
Yeah. The Raiders are not good.
They won't have Devontae Adams, so.
But that tells me something, man. They're not good, and they just beat the Browns. So, like, the Browns suck. They suck.
Deshaun Watson, I'm assuming that's the problem.
Not just that. Their offensive line it's like a wet napkin. He has no time to throw. None. Like they don't have an O-line. So, but yeah, he's a piece of shit, and I hope he tears his ACL. So, I don't really care. Fuck him. No. No, he shouldn't be playing in the NFL. Shouldn't be. I mean, yeah, my 2 cents on that, though. You know,
He's still, I guess if you call what he's doing playing, he's playing.
Yeah.
I guess.
Almost 30 women come out with accusations against this man. He's still playing. Gets $250 million. Make it make sense. I don't know.
You can't do it. You can't do it.
You can't do it. Hey, Ashton, our right guard out for the season. Our right tackle, rookie right tackle, out for the season. So we're starting 2 backups on the right side of the O line right now. So it's not great for us either.
Our offensive line got better since our right tackle got out with an injury because the replacement's been way better. So we'll see how that goes when he comes back. And yes, Bo Nix he threw for 60 yards. I get it. It's not good. But I still like Bo Nix, and I think he's going to develop eventually. So I'm not really worried about him. I like him a lot.
And Matt, at the end of the season, they don't go off of final score and how in your stats, right? How many wins you got? How many losses you got? That's
2
what
and 2
matters.
is good for me right now, so I'll take it.
I'll take winning ugly over losing pretty any day. Any day. I mean, look at us the last couple years. We couldn't score more than like 13 points when we had fucking Guinea Pickett. But we won more than we lost. So like you're like, cool, we won. You don't feel confident because you're like, we're still not very good, but like we won somehow. Great. So yeah. But I'm just gonna say really quick, put some respect on Justin Fields' name. Dude has been a baller this year.
He has. I told you before the season started that he should be the one starting.
Yeah. No, I agree. But
yeah. What do you say? Captain America: The Winter Soldier is the best MCU film hands down.
And I haven't seen it, but I've heard that from a lot of people.
Really?
Yeah, never seen it.
Wow, it's good. I don't know. I don't even care for Marvel anymore at this point. After Endgame, I kind of was just like, whatever. I don't really want to watch superhero movies anymore at this point.
Yeah, Aaron, I did see that, Aaron. And I just got to say, a lot of people were making jokes about the Diddy stuff at first. And, like, it was funny for a time. But, like, now more accusations come out. It's, like, underage people and stuff. It's, he's a piece of shit. I hope he goes to prison for the rest of his life. So
they're gonna release some 30-some names here shortly of other people. So I can't wait to see who's on that list. LeBron James.
Oh, fuck out of here! No.
Oh, he's on the list, my friend.
No.
He's a Diddy party, I'm gonna go upstairs and have a freak off right now. So do whatever you want to do.
Okay.
My friend. My oldest son found the baby oil. He was like, "Whoa, what is this?" I was like, "It's fucking baby oil, bro."
Like, how do you think you got here, son? Come on. What do you mean?
He's like, "Can I squirt it on myself?" I was like, "No, leave it alone. You don't need the baby unless you want to moisturize your skin. Go fucking right ahead." But,
yeah.
Baby oil. Fucking.
Well, that's how we end it. That's how we end it. That's how we end it. Baby oil.
I'm gonna go up and baby oil my wife. That
oh, Jesus Christ. See, here we go. Matt's about to have his 18th kid, guys.
No, I'm not. I'm done having kids. 4 is good. We're done.
18.
Nick, it's a pleasure as always. Always a joy having you on. I'll be back. We'll do another episode of this in about 2 weeks. Next week, I'm doing a Halloween tier ranking on Tuesday with Matt from Mad Blood, another YouTube channel I've been watching.
Ends is S tier.
What's S tier? Halloween Ends?
Yeah.
Well, that's where I'm going to put it, but I guess it's going to be like a group effort, so I'm not excited to see where it ends up, but we'll see where it goes. But, yeah, Nick, always a pleasure. Everyone in the chat, really appreciate it. Thanks for voting in the polls, and I will see you guys soon. And definitely go make sure to watch Silver Bullet or Silent Hill, whichever one you prefer, or watch both. We don't give a shit. Nick.
Thanks for having me, Matt. Thanks all you guys for watching. Leave a like on this if you haven't yet. What are you doing? I'm sure you'll see me again soon.
This is Nick from the Lost River Drive-In on somebody else's channel.
And unlike Matt with his wife, I'm pulling out.
Me too. See ya.